And we are live. What's going on, fellas? It's your boy James, and it is breakthrough on Mondays. Mondays breakthrough. I try to get on for a couple minutes in the day to on this Monday to check in with the guys and to let you know what's going on in my world. Drop a little nugget here and there. And definitely, if somebody's out there watching, somebody out there listening for a call or two to come in, I am setting that up right now, making sure we are connected. And bam, yes, we are connected. So definitely, if somebody's out there want to give a call in, would love to hear from you. But it is Monday, and it has been a week since I was last on. And as you all know, I've said I've been trying to get on Monday for about 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. Just being with the group on this platform, Facebook private group, and also on YouTube, and just a level of consistency. And hopefully, I wasn't too worried about me last week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get on just because of some scheduling things. Was in the last week of my basketball season with my fourth grade girls. We had a game on Monday. Then I had a game on Tuesday, which was unexpected for my oldest daughter. She got called up to the varsity squads because they lost a couple of players. So she was called up. So we had to go to that game, and then Wednesday another game to end the season. But I got to say, on that Monday, our girls broke through. As we talk about Monday breakthrough, we broke through and got into the win column on a well defensive struggle. It was a 6-2 ball game, and we came out on top. So we got our first win of the year. Which was great. The girls played a tremendous game, and just really, really proud of them. And that would have been our last game of the season. So they did something for me which I greatly appreciate. They got me, one of those Stanley cups, and got Coach Simmons engraved on it. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have one. Them things cost an arm and a leg, literally. So I really appreciate it. But the thing that really touched my heart, and you guys know I love sports, and it's all about relationships, teaching, coaching, and hopefully at the beginning and the end of the day, making a difference in a child's life. And the thing that really, really got me was the card that my team gave me. Each one of my young ladies wrote something in there very, very special. And I just really appreciate the love that they showed me in their words, but definitely throughout the year, just coming to practice, working hard, listening, to the best of their abilities. Talk about a third grader and a fourth grader. They've got attention spans of a nanosecond on occasions, and they want to do everything but play basketball. But they manage to get through that season, learn, progress. And I was really, really happy about that. But one message in particular, I'll share, and as we're dads here, man, we know resources come and go, right? You lose a job, and that's some things that happen. You lose some finances. It's an opportunity that you can make some more of that, right? There's an opportunity out there for different things to come and go in your life. But the one thing that we have that's always a passing thing that we don't get back is our time. And one of my athletes, definitely said, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to coach us. And that really hit me right there, in the heart, because that's what it's about. You know what I mean? If it's about anything, we talk about basketball, we talk about getting better. It's about being present. It's about being in a relationship with our kids, our kids' friends. If we're in coaching situations, you just never know, man, how you can affect a life of a child just by showing up. So as much of it was a sacrifice, having to get off of work early, come back home, and get back on the computer to log in to do what you have to do, because you had to go to practice, you had to get to a game. That was all well worth it. And I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to continue to come back. So we had a great year. I always tell them the wins and losses are going to come. the wins, hopefully, as we've laid a foundation, will just keep coming as well. And I've got some plans to just solidify a program moving forward, to do some things to help the young ladies improve, get with the school administration, so we can get some things intact as well. So we can make sure that our girls have the best opportunities moving forward in their athletic careers. So that's that. And I got a shout out to one of my boys from back east from college, William Levitt, Billy Love. Played basketball at Fordham while I was there. We came up the same year. His girls over at wow. I'm drawing a blank on the name. I will pick it up and I'll let everybody know. But his girls just won a couple of championships out there. They've been ranked in the top, you know, 10 teams of the country, traveling, playing all of these top ranked teams and doing their thing. And just recently went undefeated. And I love watching his love, love it. I love watching his passion for coaching, and pouring into the young ladies. As a girl dad, that's where I'm at. And I love seeing that. So he encourages me to continue to lay a foundation, even at this young age, of what they can do, and how they can get better and they can improve, and the things to see in the future. So, I'm with third graders and fourth graders, but it's always a vision of them getting better. So, congratulations, love out there, doing a heck of a job. And I just wish you continued success on your journey. So yeah, that's a little bit of the sports thing. And I got to, my oldest, who didn't play this year, she was asked to play because the varsity squad, for their age group, sixth, seventh, and eighth graders, were down some players, and they called her to ask her if she wanted to play. She hadn't played all season. Her and two other young ladies that are sixth graders came up and played, and she did well. But the nerves were definitely there for her, and I definitely had to give her a little bit of tough love. And after, it was all said and done, I came up and gave her a hug and told her how proud I was of her. She played nearly the whole game. She played well. She's a defensive scrapper. That's what she does. She took it to the hole. She got fouled. She made a free throw. So she contributed. But I gave her a little tough love. And I told her, I said, listen, I know the buttons that, I got to press on you. And you weren't as mentally prepared to start this game. And I understand because you haven't played. But there's little things that you need to get to once you're out there on the court. If not, you're going to get hurt. We got to go 100% all of the time. And she struggled a little bit, but I helped, in my mind, push the little buttons and got her going. And she recognized that, and we had our moment after the game where I could congratulate her and have that conversation with her, of the steps that she took to prepare, and on such a short notice. Very difficult circumstances for anybody, just to be called up on a 1 day contract, right? NBA guys do it 10-day contracts, very, very tough. But she did it, was proud of her, and I let her know. Even though had to press some buttons to help her get going, she got going. But just loved what she was able to do and accomplish, and the fact that she wanted to be there for her teammates, was just something that was cool. So that's a little bit of the update on the sports world. I get a break now, no coaching, but I will be sitting in the stands, cheering both my girls on as they will be playing volleyball. And my youngest started last week, and she's got practice today, and she's got cheer practice. And then my oldest will start next week. So I'll be on the sidelines cheering them on as they do volleyball, and enjoying that as we go. But just a couple other announcements, or things that are heading up, and just continuing with my men's group. We had a great meeting last night. I've always opened up that invitation to you guys. If you want more info, just hit me up. There's the email right there, dadsthing650@gmail.com. We have a men's support group on the second Sunday of the month from 7 p.m. It is a virtual meeting. There was five of us last night, which was really, really nice. We got a couple of different guys in the mix, got some new dudes to the group. to add. A couple guys were out. That always happens. There's things going on. We all got stuff going on in our lives. So, but it was a nice group. And like I said, got to meet some new guys for the first time. And it's always good to get together, to bond, to support one another, and to hear from each other, right? It's definitely a learning situation. As I shared with our new participant, it's like, I might be the host or the facilitator, but I'm also a participant. And I'm here to learn from you guys so I can enhance my journey of fatherhood as well. So we will be getting together in the next couple of weeks and months. We're going to be scheduling some events where we're going to actually get together, do some bowling, do some pool. We're going to have some family outings where we'll be going to the zoo, and different things of that nature. And just really, again, just getting the support that we need as men, and then walking it out in our fatherhood journeys, as we have to do every day. So that was a great thing last night. Then I went into this morning, as we talk about Monday breakthrough. I had a breakfast with one of my brothers that I haven't seen in a little while, and we got together and we had breakfast. And we talked about the things we talk about: faith, fatherhood, family, friends. Those are big four, and what we're also doing for ourselves to keep our cups full as well. And that was a great time. We caught up after a few months of not seeing each other, just gave updates and shared, different resources and things of that nature with each other. And it was a dope time to have this morning. A great way to start my day after dropping the kids off. And just a good time, just a good time. So, it's been a good weekend for me, and I hope it's been a good weekend for everybody. I hope everybody is getting off to a good start to this week. I'm excited. Like I said, I came a little bit early because I got something new going on. At 1 o'clock, about 50 minutes, I will be facilitating a training, and it's a topic that I really, really love: cultural humility. I just love learning about the next person, where they come from, what they're about, how they go about living life, whether they're from here in the States or they're from abroad and they've come here, whatever your cultural or ethnic background is. I just love people, and for me to be able to participate in facilitating this training of cultural humility, and is in relationship to providing services to people in the community. The agency that I provide this service for is in our behavioral health and recovery services. So providing people with medical, mental, physical health type things, doctor, patient type of relationships. And, it's coming at a perspective of, hey, the person who's the expert is the person coming in who needs some help, right? They know themselves better than anybody else, right? And they're coming to you seeking your expertise of medicine. And how do we get together and work so that everybody's needs are being met, especially the person who's coming in who needs that medical assistance, right? So it's been really cool going through that training last year, and now being able to have my first training. I'll be co-facilitating with somebody, so it's going to be a little different. It's going to be virtual. We won't be doing it in person just yet. I'm looking forward to getting in the classroom setting with people, so we can just vibe together in a live setting. But we'll do it online today. It'll be my first one. I'll get my feet wet, and I'm definitely looking forward to learning and helping, as we do this group today. So that's why I'm a little bit early, because I want to make sure that once I get done here with this check in, that I can just sit down and get myself mentally prepared to bring my very, very best, calm those nerves. It's funny, my brother called me last week. He was going to give a speech, and he called me up and he said, "Man, I know you talk a lot. I talk a lot. You give speeches and you do lots of different things." And he wanted to pick my brain on how I go about doing and what I do. And I said one of the things I do is I got to get in my zone. No different than, getting ready for a game or something like that. I take a couple of minutes, get into my quiet spot, and just get ready to do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do that, but I wanted to make sure I got back to you guys and made sure I got back on schedule, because that's important. That consistency is so important for just about everything that we do, being consistent. I see an eyeball. Appreciate you out there. Good looking out. And as I'm doing all of these things, again, not neglecting all of the different aspects of life, man. As far as the weekend was is concerned, got a chance, to go out and just have a date night, with the wife, which was a blessing. Friends of ours, boy Dave, who was checking in with me last week, him and his wife took care of the girls. All of the girls had some fun, didn't wanna leave. It almost turned into a sleepover, and we'll get that, squared away for the next time, but was able to go out to a show with the wife and just have a good time, laugh a lot, have some good food, and definitely not have to worry about the girls because we know that they were in great hands. And it's awesome when you have people in your life that says, "Hey, I know how you raise your kids. Imma do that for you." I love it. I love it. So I really appreciate them for that, giving me and the wife a little bit of time to get out and enjoy each other. So that's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And like I said, fatherhood, we always know, man, it's not a journey you have to do alone. So don't do it. We are here. I'm here at the channel. We have the different platforms to get you connected, to get you some support, all of the good stuff, man, to make this journey of fatherhood all it can be, through the ups and the downs. There's somebody there who's got your back, somebody there that's praying for you, somebody that's speaking words of encouragement over you and your life. And just know, if we're connected, that I am doing just that for each and every one of you, that I know personally, that I see a face and a name. That's attached. And if you're just subscribed to the channel, I'm always sending out the good vibes and hoping that you are living your best dad's life. You know what I mean? Whatever that may look like now, could be a little gray, could be a little dark, but no, man, the light at the end of the tunnel, it's there and it can get brighter. It's about perspective and it's about keep putting one foot in front of the other, and moving towards the ultimate goal. All right. And taking care of yourself. Okay. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, we ain't going to have the energy to take care of nobody. And what we do, um, what we what we are able to do, it might not be the best that we have because our batteries are low. So we want to make sure that we always are recharging those things. All right. Hey, I'm your boy. Holla at me. Look at I just put up a new video on YouTube. Check that out. It stemmed from a very simple question that my daughter asked me, and it got me to thinking like, wow, what was that about? And the question, as funny as it sounds, was, do you ever take your socks off? And it made me think, hmm, wow, this is a lot deeper than what she just asked me. So it got me to thinking, and I wanted to share those thoughts with you. Check it out on the YouTube channel. It is up, and I'm sticking to it. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. I'll talk to you soon. Be good.